For more than a century, physics has been quietly circling a single, profound idea. An idea that began with Ludwig Boltzmann's struggle to understand the microscopic origins of thermodynamics, and has grown into a deeper and more mysterious insight: entropy. Not as a footnote in thermodynamics, not as a measure of disorder, but as something far more fundamental. Today, we trace a journey from Boltzmann and Hawking, through Jaynes, Jacobson, Verlinde, Caticha, and Bianconi toward a new vision of reality. A vision crystallized in the theory of entropicity, or ToE, which proposes something radical. Entropy is the field from which all physics emerges. Our story begins with Ludwig Boltzmann. He was the first to see that thermodynamics heat, pressure, temperature wasn't magic, it was statistics. It was probability. It was information. Boltzmann's insight was revolutionary, but it was incomplete. He showed that entropy reflects microscopic configurations. But he didn't yet see entropy as a structural principle of the universe. Stephen Hawking. When Hawking discovered that black holes radiate with a temperature and entropy of their own, physics changed forever. Suddenly, entropy wasn't just about gases. It was about space-time itself. A black hole had an entropy proportional to its surface area, V. This was the first hint that geometry and entropy are inseparable. But again, the picture was incomplete. Edwin Jaynes took a different path. For him, entropy wasn't a physical substance, it was the logic of inference, a method for reasoning under uncertainty. Jaynes reframed entropy as a principle of rationality. But he didn't claim it was the foundation of reality. In 1995, Ted Jacobson showed that Einstein's field equations could be derived from thermodynamic relations. In other words, gravity is thermodynamics, space-time curvature is an equation of state. Geometry emerges from entropy. This was a turning point. Erik Verlinde proposed that gravity is an entropic force, a statistical tendency to maximize entropy. Masses attract because of information gradients. Ariel. Caticha showed that quantum mechanics, the Schrödinger equation, the wave function, can be derived from entropic inference. Quantum behavior is entropic Ginestra. Bianconi showed that relative entropy can generate gravitational-like behavior in complex networks. Entropy becomes a generator of geometric structure. Theory of entropicity takes the decisive step. It declares that entropy is not a measure. Entropy is the fundamental field of reality. The entropic field is the substrate from which everything emerges: space-time, matter, forces, and information. Entropy is what systems are made of. These is a unification that Boltzmann, Hawking, and others were approaching. ToE reveals the whole jewel. The path has been converging toward a single idea. Entropy is the foundation from which all laws arise, a new foundation for physics, a new ontology for reality, and a new way of understanding the universe itself.